Hey trainers! Welcome back to the world of Pokemon! I'm your Professor Kiwi, your resident bug wrangler and Pokemon expert. This is the Pokédex Deep Dive series, where we explore every single Pokemon, one at a time. New episodes land on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so your midweek and weekend always has fresh Poké knowledge. Last time we wiggled through the life of Caterpie, the adorable larva with big dreams and bigger eyes. So today we're upgrading from a squishy worm to a green bean in full armor. Harden your hearts and your stats, because it's time for Pokemon number 0011, Metapod, the cocoon Pokemon. Professor Kiwi, let's begin. Every Pokemon we're diving in, facts, stats, and so much more from 1 to 1,000. Let's explore. Today's whiteboard drawing of Metapod is already chilling on YouTube, so make sure to see that sleepy cocoon after class.
Metapod. Metapod. Metapod.
Metapod is a pure bug type that was introduced to us in Generation 1. It debuted in Japan on February 27, 1996, in the games Pokemon Red and Green, then crawled into North American Game Boys in September of 1998. Metapod stands at 2 feet 4 inches or 0.7 meters tall, and weighs 28.9 pounds or 9.9 kilos. Metapod looks like an avocado that made too many questionable life choices. Unlike Caterpie, Metapod barely moves. It remains the poster child for patience and promise. It's literally the Pokemon equivalent to a loading screen. You just wait and hope the reward is worth it.
Metapod. Metapod. Metapod.
As a lone bug type, Metapod resists fighting ground and grass type moves. It fears the triple threat of flying fire and rock type Pokemon. Pidgeotto even flaps nearby. Retreat is the only way to go. If Machamp tries the low kick, Metapod just simply flexes that iron hard shell and vibes. It's not designed to sweep, but it can soak hits long enough to let stronger teammates get in position. Sometimes the best offense is a friend that can stall.
Metapod. Metapod. Metapod.
Metapod's signature ability is Shed Skin. Each turn, there's a 1 in 3 chance it could shrug off burns, paralysis, poison, or even sleep by melting its outer layer. It's like having a natural full restore baked into your body. That makes Metapod surprisingly sturdy.
Metapod. Metapod. Metapod.
Our little green bean evolves from Caterpie at level 7, then spends a brief 3 levels incubating, before cracking into a beautiful Butterfree at level 10. 3 levels may sound short, but inside that shell, its stats and move pool are undergoing a full hardware upgrade. If you ever felt like staying home in a hoodie is your favorite pastime, Metapod is your spirit animal.
Metapod. Metapod. Metapod.
Metapod carries 50 HP, 20 attack, 55 defense, 25 in special attack, 25 in special defense, and 30 in speed, with a total base stat of 205. Those numbers sure won't headline a tournament, but that 55 in defense is chunky for something you can find in the Viridian Forest. Hand Metapod Evolite, and rookie trainers will be punching a wall instead of a bug. It's definitely a budget wall in the early game, and sometimes that's all you need to win a round of tackle spam.
Metapod. Metapod. Metapod.
Friendship is 70 in the early games, and 50 in the newer games. Either way, a well-raised Metapod will always remember the trainer that believed in it. Treat it kindly, avoid open flames, and you will own a loyal Butterfree. Bonus tip, walk Metapod in your party. Give it treats or berries, and it will warm up faster than you expect from a sleepy cocoon.
Metapod. Metapod. Metapod.
Metapod's catch rate is 120, which means it's pretty easy to snag. The gender ratio is perfectly balanced with 50% male and 50% female. And currently there are no physical gender differences between Metapod. However, in the next episode there will be. So stay tuned for that video.
Metapod. Metapod. Metapod.
Cardboard enthusiasts know the priciest Metapod is the first edition base set Metapod in the PSA 10, which can actually go for a couple hundred.
Metapod. Metapod. Metapod.
Here is Metapod's Gen 1 sprite from the games Red and Blue. It kind of resembles a bent banana that regrets everything. Here's the Gen 3 sprite of Metapod. It now has an intimidating brow ridge. And here is the Gen 8 sprite from the game Sword and Shield. It looks like it's fully rendered in polished jade. It looks like Metapod woke up too early and is not having it.
Metapod. Metapod. Metapod.
Let's talk shinies! Metapod's shiny is hilarious. It's like they grabbed a Metapod and threw him in a bag of Cheetos for a now citrus orange color. Encounter one and you found a crunchy treasure and worth its weight in bug nuggets. Even better, if you evolve it, you're rewarded with a gorgeous Butterfree. Few shinies give you that type of payoff.
Metapod. Metapod. Metapod.
Calling all trainers, gather near. A Pokemon fact is coming here. From camp to grass to Paldean skies, let's uncover the truths that mesmerize. Are you ready for some Metapod trivia? The Pokédex lore warns that Metapod's shell is harder than iron, while its interior remains softer than a marshmallow. One wrong hit and things can end up gooey. In Pokemon Stadium, the announcer dubs it as the hardened Pokemon, proving that even the commentary team knows this bug has a one-track mind. The anime gave us the legendary Harden versus Harden showdown in the episode Challenge of the Samurai. Ash's Metapod and another trainer's Metapod just stare at each other down, using Harden over and over until the sunset. In the Pokemon anime, Ash's Caterpie evolved into Metapod the same episode he caught it, which made it one of his fastest evolutions. Metapod sometimes dangles from a tree, like a Poke Banana, using the headbutt mechanic.
Metapod. Metapod. Metapod.
Metapod embodies the glow-up. It teaches patience, proves that defense can double in offense, and reminds everyone that the quiet stage is where the magic really brews. Misty still screams, Ash still believes. Metapod keeps hardening until flight day. 10 out of 10 would hug. Right after it evolves, of course. I genuinely love it. The idea that even the least active Pokemon still has value speaks volumes.
Metapod. Metapod. Metapod.
Metapod usually enters battle only knowing Harden, unless it's evolved from a Caterpie that retained Tackle and String Shot. In the earlier generations, that's your full move pool. Metapod can't learn any TMs or HMs, so it only enters a fight using only Harden or holding onto Caterpie's earliest attacks. But in later generations, things get a little spicier. Metapod can learn a few TMs. Trailblaze, which gives it a grass-type physical move, which also raises speed. Bug Bite brings an actual stab damage, while stealing berries. For those who do not know what stab is, stab, same type attack boost. U-turn lets Metapod chip damage before switching out.
Metapod. Metapod. Metapod.
Let's hear some bug tunes. Here is Metapod's Gen 1 cry. Here is Metapod's modern day cry. Which one was your favorite? Have you ever kept a Metapod past level 10 just to flex those shiny Evolite defenses? Tell me your favorite cocoon memories down below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Pokemon deep dives. Again, trainers, I post deep dives every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And share this episode with someone who's stuck in their own glow-up phase. Next class, we spread open our wings into Butterfree, proving that transformation is worth the wait. Until then, trainers, train hard, stay curious, and catch 'em all.